Thanks, Gary. Indeed, I do have one of the best athletes and obviously students here at Lafayette, Kristin Steudel. Kristin, you're a senior this year. Nice to share a few moments with you.
You as well. Thank you.
Great to have you here. Now, Kristin, you are, again, you've shared time with professors, research. You've done other things on campus. You're president of the running club. You were on the track team. I mean, how do you find time for all that? And obviously, doing economics and engineering has got to be a big task.
It takes a lot of organization, but you can do it at Lafayette. It's full days, but lots of fun.
Well, you make the right word. You use the word and at Lafayette here, we always talk about the and culture and what it's all about. Doing both Lafayette, doing athletics and academics, doing economics and business and economics and engineering. Now, economics and engineering, tell me a little bit about that. Those two you normally don't go together, but tell me about how you've done that over your last 4 years here.
Yeah, I've been able to do several projects that involved both economics and engineering, such as my senior design project, where we're designing a compressed air energy storage system to try and integrate renewable energy into the electric grid. And I first went into economics and engineering because I wanted to understand both the societal and technological impacts of climate change and trying to resolve that. And then as I've been studying, I realized how many more areas it applies to. So. Well,
it really does. And like you said, in the world today, you have to have both ends of it. And I find in my field, I do structural steel. And if you can find somebody as like a sales engineer, somebody that can talk technically and still be able to talk, they are worth their weight in gold. And Lafayette's allowed you to do that. What are some of the things you're thinking about doing maybe after college here? Because you'll be graduating in a couple months.
I've applied to a bunch of graduate programs, haven't heard back from everything yet, so can't quite say what I'll be doing, but maybe studying for a master's in the UK or a PhD program in mechanical engineering over here.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a mouthful. And you've also been nominated for one of the most prestigious awards and scholarships in the entire country, the Marshall Scholarship. Tell me a little bit about that, because that had to be overwhelming when you heard you were up for that.
Yeah, it was a crazy experience. I got invited back for an interview, and I had like 5 different professors interview me, and then President Hurd of Lafayette College also did a mock interview with me, and even let me do the interview from her house in her private little library.
I'll tell you what, that's what Lafayette offers. I mean, when you have such a close-knit group, there are no graduate students, so you're allowed to obviously share with professors. If you had to kind of name maybe one class you really enjoyed, one professor that just stands out in your mind, maybe President Hurd, who might that be?
I'd say Professor Averett really stood out to me in the economics department. She teaches women in the economy and has written the textbook. Really transforms your understanding of women and gender equality. I
know Susan very well because she works with us here at Athletics, and she has that crossover. So it's so exciting now. And what are you going to do in your last couple months here? You still got a bunch of tough classes I'm sure you have to pass here. But the next few months, leaving Lafayette are going to be bittersweet, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to miss it so much. I'm trying to take up some dance in my last semester, so that's this semester's goal.
I know you were nervous, but you did a fantastic job. Terrific. Gary, I know a lot of that stuff we just talked about went way over your heads, so she'll have a little seminar afterwards. Back to you.
I'm gathering up all the stuff John missed.